First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The Bears at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Jalen Hyatt was the intended target,
but it's going to be second down.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Third down, here's Brown.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Next to score, Broncos 7, Bears 0. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's... that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Right back to Brown. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
From the gun, a give to Brown. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick. Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. An inside give, Brown. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Stroud. And it's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Brown. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them. Bring it up 4th down.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And this time he is in. Chase Brown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
A man who was lost for the year in Week 4 last season. Here's Javonte Williams. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Now a handoff running left. This is Williams. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's what we were hoping to see out of Williams last season before a torn ACL 4 weeks in ruined expectations that he could join the top tier of NFL running backs. That type of upside remains, though, and Denver certainly prepared to help him unlock it as he returns to full strength.
Now Watson going to change the look here. Watson throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he
He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Dillon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first down, Watson. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31.
First down, Broncos.
Now it's Watson. And again back to Kmet. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw, Watson. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Set!
A shotgun snap for Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Watson on a sneak, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Broncos have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Bears 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken 6. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Smash!
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
79 Broncos!
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Jackson Smith-Njigba. 56 yards.
And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
An extra point try now for Moody.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Stroud looking to throw. Hyatt has got it.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
7 Pirates, 18, Pioneer.
47-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the 1st down.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And Stroud now to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Mustang 19. Riggs.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got Smith-Njigba.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Now Stroud.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's Brown on 2nd down.
And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. Chase Chase Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Watson changing the play. To throw on second is Watson. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Hey, 31!
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they'll change things up. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Watson now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Chiraq the motion man right. Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos 9-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them. That attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
In the backfield by himself is Brown. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Chase Brown with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front. The extra point by Carlson up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20, Javonte Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, 73 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Stroud. Completed to Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. And the give to Brown on the option. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Stroud out of the gun here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Stroud to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. ground now on 1st and 10. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They try and run forward here with Brown. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Chase Brown taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, Broncos.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Watson, off play action, rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cam Smith brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Godwin, the motion man. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Here's Stroud. Rolling to his right. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them. Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Stroud to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. Well, the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Stroud.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Watson to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson.
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
He's to the 20. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
Fourth quarter is not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen? Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here at first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
On 2nd down, Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game, and how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Broncos.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Watson. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win here for the Broncos, and it's thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, Charles, and that's one Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense